Yeah, unfortunately, we have rain coming back in the forecast, but the good news, we're not expecting any severe type weather, no thunderstorms. It can be generally a light rain. Not the entire period through Friday morning will be wet, but it definitely is going to feel more cool and damp through at least the end of Friday before the weekend's shaping up to be pretty nice. But good news is for this evening, we're not expecting any rainfall really until after midnight. In fact, some areas may be closer to the morning commute tomorrow, so it'll be mainly dry for a lot of portions tonight. Wet Thursday morning for a lot of areas, mainly I-90 and south. As you go further north, it's less likely you're going to see a lot of precipitation through Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon looks actually fairly dry, and then we have another front coming through Thursday evening and Thursday night, more showery. That'll be more scattered type of nature, mainly probably before midnight. We'll see most of that precipitation too. So we'll have some periods of precipitation, but overall not that high amounts. For this evening, as I mentioned, it'll stay dry. We'll just see increasing cloud cover. Eventually, you'll see some of the activity get up towards northeast Iowa. A little bit of scattered in nature, probably between about 2 to 4. And then we'll start seeing more widespread activity as we go towards the morning commute. See this area begin to really start to expand a little bit. But notice how far north it gets. It doesn't really get that far northern until about Eau Claire area. Maybe they might see a little bit of activity maybe about 8 to 9 a.m., but most of it continues to expand and sit down in this area and really push eastward. And you can see some of this activity right there by noon. Now, in the afternoon hours, mostly dry. There'll be a few showers that could come through, but really all attention then will turn to that little activity out to the west with the front that'll be coming through. That won't really reach the area probably until about the evening commute or thereafterwards. So a line of showers coming through probably between about 7 to about 10. It could linger a little bit longer at night. But I think once we get past Thursday midnight, going into Friday, most of that activity will be pushing off to the east with a few remaining showers through Friday morning. Otherwise, Friday for the most part looks dry. It's going to feel kind of cold. We see upper 40s in some areas, so it's not going to feel that very nice going into Friday. We will see more sunshine a little bit in the afternoon, and then clearing skies as we go to Saturday. And that's setting up for really a fantastic weekend because you see there's absolutely no cloud cover as you go towards the Dakotas over there. So overall, it's going to look fairly nice. Precipitation right now, this could vary a little bit, but most areas will probably stay under a ½ inch, maybe even a ¼ inch. There could be spotty areas depending on how this band sets up and who gets really continuous light rain that they might push over a ½ inch. But I think most of that will be pushing to the east. And then we have a second round coming through the north. That's really where Eau Claire, I think, will get more of their precipitation is really Thursday night with that front coming through. So all in all, some light rain, but nothing like we all had recently. So temperatures tomorrow with all the cloud cover. There will be a little bit of sun in the afternoon, maybe with some breaks there, so we could get back into the 60s, but most of the people will be upper 50s. Friday, definitely the coolest day. Look at the temperatures up to the north, mid-40s, so it's going to be quite chilly. Further south you go, maybe the low 60s. They'll have a little bit more sun, but overall, probably the coolest day of the 8-day forecast. Saturday, we're back to seasonal conditions, mid-60s generally for most areas. Light winds, plenty of sunshine, really a fantastic Saturday, and it gets better for Sunday, too. We're back into the 70s. Look out to the west, you even got 80s, too. So and that begins a trend of really a dry and mild pattern that could extend beyond Thursday. It could go throughout the following weekend into the following week, too. So overall, we just got to get through probably Friday. And then everyone who likes sun and 70s.
Yeah, and who doesn't?
And
Look at that.
They'll enjoy the rest. But you'll definitely need the rain gear for tomorrow. The good news is probably Thursday evening we'll see more showers, but it's not a steady all-day rain, just mainly in the morning and more in the evening.
I look so good. It feels like you could just take the whole next week off.
Right.
Because there won't be anything
Yeah, you don't even have
developing.
to do your job.
That's right. Ken can cover, right?
That's right.
We're all going to
I
the
could
beach.
do it.
Yes.
Right.
Thanks, Craig.